Hey guys, what's up? It's KlaireeBerry. Bet you didn't think I was going to be back so soon, but I am. I'm so excited to do you guys to do the air signs, okay, for the Gemini moon, okay? This is air on air on air, okay? Sorry, had a little issue here. Yeah, so we're in Libra right now in the sun, okay? And then for this video, what we're talking about is basically the time period surrounding the Gemini moon. So it's going to start Wednesday, October 16th, okay? If you're watching this video at another time, it may resonate with you regardless. So see what you get, I would say, okay? But yeah, we're going to be in the Gemini moon until Saturday, 5:43 a.m. Central Time. Okay, so like I said, what we're going to do is talk about Gemini in Libra. All the air signs going through a Gemini moon within a Libra sun. Okay. There's lots of other things going on as well. But I feel like the moon is just so close to us all, so it affects us all more than we even think. That's why I like the moon oracle cards here. Expect powerful change. Heck yeah, man. Yes. Okay, powerful. Can you feel it? It's coming for us all. Knock your socks off. Knock your socks off. Okay, one more. Okay. All right, we got the camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Oh, yes, of course you do. Of course you do. Okay. So, yes, I'm like so excited to come and hang out with you guys, or you come hang out with me. I guess that's more how it is. Really, a lot of good energies going on lately. A lot of really people going within. You can just feel it. And I've got some cards just flipping over here. Okay. You have the resources to get through the challenges. And these challenges are going to really help expedite this powerful change. Okay? Expecting the powerful change, preparing for it, getting ready for it is a good idea too. And the one card that we're pulling out of this deck is the Hermit card. Y'all solve it yourselves. Can you get any clearer than this? Is this not amazing? Does anybody watch this shit like over and over? Like, all I get is this inner healing. Like, it blows my mind. Tarot is amazing. It baffles my mind all the time. All the time. I love it so much. Okay. Do it. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right in here again for this energy because it's already pretty late on Tuesday, and I wanted to get this up so that you can plan ahead for tomorrow. So like I said, about 9:30 p.m. is when we're going into the Gemini moon. We're going in from Taurus, so kind of a comfortable, steady, slow and steady wins the race type of an energy, to this a little bit more excited, a little bit more restless, a little bit more, social butterfly, cheery, doing well, want to go mingle, like just lighthearted with that variety, conversation, thinking, learning, kind of mental, the swords, the mental energy, the Gemini. But it also is, it's in the moon, so it could be more internal, of course, depending on different factors as well. All right, here, so let's just get right into it, shall we? This is so awesome. Still tons of energy that repeats itself. If you go and watch, like, out of all of these cards, like whenever I do readings, like the same cards will come out. It's crazy. Okay. So, trying to make sense of things as usual. The best way to do it is, of course, go within. You have everything inside of you already that you need to, like I said, get where you want to go, do what you want to do. I know you have a big ass dream right now. It's like your dream's so big you don't even know. You know, like, do you even know if you can pull this off? That's kind of what but the answer is yeah, but you, as fast as you will decide to make it happen for real, that's what is going to happen. Okay, you need to decide. You need to stop, something, because it's kind of like, I feel like there's like a little bit of, I don't want to say caught up in appearances, or something's trying to, it's material. It's like too much frilly. Okay. 6 of Cups. So the Queen of Cups back to the 6 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, we thought we were somewhere where we weren't. We thought we were a little more healed. Maybe we're not. And that's okay. That is so okay. To go back and have to do their inner child healing. Maybe you weren't there yet. Maybe you weren't ready for that yet. Whatever this situation was that's kind of left you kind of like, damn. I feel like there's a little bit of that energy. Maybe a little bit of looking back to the past. Can we get this back? Is there any way? Like, this could have been so nice. This was so nice, Let's see what else we got here. What's going on? Okay. Literally the same first pull too, but in a different order. Wow. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. I mean, it's all just about like going within and figuring this stuff out. You have to really face yourself. You have to really look yourself in the mirror and make sure that you're not lying to yourself. Make sure that you're not making things harder for yourself. And it's like, it's honestly like this energy of like, okay, cliche. If I was a cliche therapist, okay, where are you sabotaging yourself? Where am I sabotaging myself? If I was sabotaging myself, how would I be doing it? If I was self-sabotaging, seriously, just give it some thought. Just think about your life in the same way you think about, like, so many people are like so into like sports and this and that. It's just like they spend so much of their time and energy. I'm not saying that's bad in any way, shape, or form, but the energy that could be spent on learning the true things that could actually help us to have this wonderful life and just make it easier. Because this is our destination. This is what we're here for. You are here. Every dream that you have is meant to be. If it's a true, deep, like, drive that you have, something you really want to accomplish through life. I feel like through life we have our different seasons. Now I'm going to focus on this, and now I'm going to focus on this, and it's like what you build is what you live with. What you build is what you live with. You have to realize that you are a creator. You are the creator of how your life goes. You decide how you carry. It's that all quote. I always talk about that. It's not what happens to you. It's only 10% what happens to you. It is 90% how you react to it. It's, I don't know numbers. Not good in math. Let's just put it that way. But, you just, it's kind of a feel it out thing. Feel it out. Do what feels right. Follow that passion. Don't let yourself get doing like busy work for other people as much, and don't go overboard for other people. If you got a job, you got to show up to your job. That's cool. Do your job and then come home and do your real passion and do what really moves you. Do what really your contribution back to society. If your job is not a creative outlet, a contribution back to society, like I was just saying, like different things like that, if it's not totally positive, then you need to be working in the background on your mission, on your purpose. You need to be on purpose. Stay on purpose. It's part of our calling. It's part of what we're here for. We're not here to be staring into a box, an idiot box, all day. We're not. Okay? We're using it to learn. That's why we're here. That's why we watch. That's how we're using technology, just like we use anything. So many things can be your detriment or it can be an enhancement. It just depends on how you handle it, how you carry the load. Okay? And the opposite of this is when you get your power, it's a broom, you sweep it up. You take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Everything's flowing. Everything is healthy in your life. And this has to do with what I was talking about today, what I did that video on, one of the last videos of the program going up right now, you guys, before I'm gonna, maybe even take it down. So I'm saying go check it out now before I do that. But it's about manifesting. It's about, this is like, it's, the load can make you, it can make you or break you. You can have control of the energy. And that's why witches have brooms, is because they are moving around energy. And it's like, whoa, you can transform a whole room, this is magic, like, that's the very basics of it. That's the very basics of it, having control enough to build something or create something that you want. So that, you got to clean up. You got to clean up a little bit before you can have a party, right? You got to do the work. You got to work before you play, right? You got to get it. You got it. Like, you can get this right. You're right there. It's like, just flip the switch, which is also going within. Okay. And going within is your true work. Like, you might have to show up for so and so and so and so, but don't count yourself out. Don't put yourself on the back burner. Make sure you're showing up for yourself right now. You've got to work. You've got to do that. But I also want you to stay enthusiastic about life. I also want you to not be so stressed out, because stress is like worse than even diet on #1 killer. Seriously. It's crazy. But diet's pretty far up there on the whole #1 killer thing. Let's be real. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, all way up there, all reversible with a whole food plant-based diet. So anyway, this is our passion, coming through loud and clear. What is going on? How can we juggle this passion with our everyday life? How can we make this work? You're going to make it work because of the passion. The amount of the passion, now that you're known, now that you're going within a little bit, maybe you dabbled a little bit with this shadow work. Maybe you know what's going on. Okay, well, that's what's happening, is you're going deeper. You're going deeper and higher, deeper and higher. Motherfucking deeper and higher, and it's showing. Once you get to that point where you've been deeper and higher after a while, it shows in the external. And that's what this is. These are the two externals, which are the external, I said. The first external, because your internals is your mind and your emotions, right? You could even say mind and your emotions. I don't care how, whatever. I just do this out of habit. Then you have your wands, which is your action and your physical body. And then you have your pentacles, which is way over on that, that pendulum swing, that side, that spectrum. Whereas external, it's everything that's happening on the outside. It's all of the energies that are outside. So your environmental, your feng shui, your financial energy, your like outer social sides, where you're having like a reputation, that sort of thing is in that kind of a realm. Okay, external, educational, vocational, occupational, like all of these external, financial, like all of that put together. Like I said, in the way that you live in your home every day. Having, true wealth, really they say, over a certain point, it doesn't even matter how rich you are. It's not about like having super money. It's about having enough to be comfortable, is basically, if people understood that, this world, if everybody just only took their fair share, basically, like, that would be better. So anyway, there's lots, you feel like that's blocking you, And I feel like it's your own habits that are kind of being stubborn right now. And like if you were to kind of really fling yourself forward and really level up a lot, it's going to be by just kind of letting go, like taking out certain habits that you might have. You know, whether it's too much TV, too much YouTube, too much binge watching, too much food, too much alcohol, too much not getting enough sleep, too much just focusing on the wrong thing. There might be like porn addiction things going on, just like distractions going on, overworking, could be literally anything. Shopping. This is something, where you never can get too good at this. Literally. You really can't. There's no downside. Because you deal with your bad shit and then you move on, and then it's just easy. It's just friggin' easy. And yeah, that's probably naive to even say, because, it's like these caves are deep. You know what I mean? This subconscious of ours, look how deep, and who knows how, who knows. But you get to a point, I always say, like when you're on track, it actually feels good. And that's part of this whole thing about following your passion. Why are you following your passion? Because it fucking feels good. Because you know that it's what you're supposed to do. When you have that pull, you cannot deny it. You cannot deny it anymore. And you are being pulled. You're not just doing this for yourself so you can fly. You are going to show the others. You're going to show the others where to go, how to do it, how to go. Okay? You're here for a reason. Expect very powerful change. All of this, see, the purple is all because it's spiritual. It's all because it is going within. You are going within. And you have what it takes within you again. You have what it takes. You have what it takes to go so far. You thought you'd be done for, but you're not, because you would just have you could just go and go, go. Trust the resources. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. And don't focus on the challenges. You just keep on doing your thing. And that is putting yourself first. Having this good focus. I think just getting off of that focus. You just got it. I mean, I hate to always blame the person for their own tower moment or whatever, but it's you just got to kind of hone it in a little bit. You just got to focus a little bit more on what really matters to you and what you see going. Don't fuck around with shit that's not going to last and that's not going to be in the long term for you right now, because you're making massive gains. You're really going through some change. You're going through doors, but you really do kind of have to know what you want, and you have to stay focused on it. And it's going to be a prolonged commitment. Okay? And don't compare yourself to anybody else in this whole process, because you are doing your own thing and you're coming into your own in just the perfect exact time that you should. Everything happens for a reason. And any adversity that you go through, any tower moments that you do go through, are only going to help other people in the future to deal with their own tower moments. You are a leader. I can't say it. You're a star. You are. You really, really are. And don't freaking shortchange yourself because of the things in the past that you don't even realize are affecting you. This is part of learning how to do this. You don't get this without letting go of this. This is the energy of, this ego, I know better, I didn't quite learn from my lessons, I'm repressing something. You're just not, it's not clear. You know what I mean? You're kind of oh yeah, I don't know. It's just so much coming into your own here. And you know, what's happening here too is that this guy is becoming the naked. And in doing that, that's where the power comes from, because he's dropping the bullshit. He's dropping something. Okay? He's dropping this need to impress others, try to beat others, try to always be the best. Even just like, and again, this could also be just looking at your past or not looking at your past, needing to take care of the inner child healing. Okay, and this is when you've done the work. This is the apple. This is the Garden of Eden. This is the Aloha Peace Light, for real. It shines within you. I call it the Aloha Peace Light. I will explain in my program. It's at the very end of my program, which is just a playlist right now here on Facebook, so check it out. Okay. If you don't see the playlist called My Program, then go to KlaireeBerry.com and you can find out how to get it there. I'm so glad you guys are able to join me. I'm so glad that you guys are interested in learning, you know, more about yourself, more about the energies that are out here, being able to take care of ourselves in a better way, take care of the future in a better way. Because that's kind of the focus, coming into balance, doing the right thing. What are we really doing? You know, like, what are we supporting with our money? What are we supporting with our tax dollars? We can't continue to be a part of, you know, unethical things, companies, businesses. That shit is coming down with 2020, and we collectively, you know, together are moving towards this. This is a very powerful reading. And I'm going to take 3 more cards. All right. So expect powerful change. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Go within deeper and deeper and deeper. Holy, 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 holy. Can you guys see? Can you see? I know it's horrible. Look at all these major arcanas. Okay? Wow. So, you're still going to this new beginning, okay? But it's really coming for you, and you know you're really being able to feel the harnessing of your power, and you're getting past any old past like baggages and things that would wear you down. And you might not quite be there yet, but at some point in the near future, you're going to really start your new beginning, like for real, because you're going to know to follow your passion, to follow your instincts, to kind of let yourself empty out and be a receptacle, you know, for the knowledge, for the love, for the communion, you know, with whatever higher power, spirit, whatever things, you know, that are trying. I guarantee you there's, you know, I want to take more. Maybe we should take just one more for each, okay? Just to keep it going for a few more minutes. Definitely going within. I mean, it's emptying. It's an emptying of who you thought you were. You are not who you necessarily have been thinking that you are your whole life. For sure. That's for sure. You've thought of yourself in so many limited ways, and you are so much more powerful than you might even realize. Okay, 2 more cards. For real this time. Okay. We just got the Hermit card, by the way. So you know I'm not... Yep. So we already had the Hermit card. And I was telling you from the beginning, because it's always like, ooh, High Priestess. But this is masculine energy too. So that also speaks to us that, you know, the divine masculine is coming through and has something to do with this powerful change. And there's going to be kind of a leap of faith coming on. And we have to remain in our gentle, loving power and wisdom. And we do that by going within. We do that by doing the shadow work for sure, 100%. also following through with the program to the inner child healing work is the full lighting of the Aloha Peace Light. Holy shit, that seriously is amazing. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, no, dropped one already. Okay, oh man, I really am not good at that. This is how it was. Okay. So the going within here on this high priestess, balancing out these energies, balancing out head to toe, you know, this is the external and the internal, okay? This is the whole thing. This is really getting deep, okay? Really getting deep within yourself. This is not just, oh, I did a session or two of shadow work. This is, I did it, I loved it, I kept going back because I recognized that it was, you know, helpful. Okay? And then that is just more shadow work right there. Okay? Healing, shadow work, growth, coming into your own, coming through fully to the healing point where the law of attraction really works through you almost instinctively. You have a really good power, you know, you have a really good, strong, you know, strong feminine influence. I mean, for real, what can you say? And that just means yin, you know, going within, doing the work. That's why you're having such beautiful cards come up. That's why you're loving life. You're really in the now, in the moment, showing up with open, you know, an open mind, an open heart. That's what's getting you here to this beauty, is that you are really paying attention to your inner. I feel like you're doing a really good job at that. I'm really proud of you guys. This really makes me really happy because it's just like, I mean, can you, yeah, keep going within, you know, you have some idea probably of how you're helping the world, but you don't even know, but you're still doing it. You don't even know how crucial it is that you do it and you're still doing it. And that's like, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to show up for the people that you love, to show up for yourself above everyone else. Okay, because you know you got to take care of yourself. You know, you've been through that. You've seen it. You've seen it a million times. You know exactly what I'm talking about, but you actually are getting to the point where you're doing it. You're filling your own love cup first. That's how come you have room and space and, you know, all of this energy in your life to keep getting in, keep doing this healing, keep doing this learning. Once you heal, once you learn how to heal and you heal yourself and take the time to do it, then you can heal other people and you can really help make the world a better place. And it's a passion and it makes you happy as you do it. A very much like a fulfillment of life. It's very pure. It's very, it's almost surreal, but it's also just like so real. And it's all there is and it's all anybody ever needs is that compassion, you know, that human touch, that being vulnerable, that learning from your mistakes, having that humility and that divinity and recognizing your infinity. So that's it, you guys. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know. Be sure and trust in your inner, trust in yourself. You've got this. You know what you're doing. Like, you are already in the works of creating your own personal change. It's almost like you don't need me to tell you that. But again, I hope you did get something good out of this video. The Hermit's just like going within, that's saying yes, like especially, you know, because this was about the Gemini moon, but it's coming into Cancer. So it's going to be a Cancer moon. So, you know, maybe the Gemini moon isn't as social for you. Maybe, you know, with all these hermits, you know, you should really just take some time and focus on yourself. And I'm getting really a large, you know, it's shining the light on that learning part, you know, where we need to do this learning, you know, go to my playlist and watch it and kind of absorb it. And I feel like maybe this weekend you'll be in that sort of yin, that very, you know, feminine, like intuitive sense, where maybe this weekend you will actually be able to process it more and get actually some of the actual work done. Because, you know, it is a two-part process. You have to learn it, and then you have to actually follow through and do it. Otherwise, if you just watch the videos, it's, you know, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to be like, oh yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Like, this is great. This is really deep. Maybe that's all I have to do. But no, you have to like keep going and power through. Power through. Okay? You got a long road. We all have long roads, and that's what's great. We like a long road. Look how happy we are with this long road. Yeah, buddy. Just chill. Because we know we have what it takes. We know that, plus what we want is, what we really, really want is like you know, it's divine that's put into you, that you are supposed to do this. When you figure out what you know you're supposed to do, your purpose, your mission, whatever you want to call it, I always call it on purpose, being on purpose, getting into the state where you got to do the work. You do the work, shine the light, figure it out, learn how to heal yourself. Then you can help others in whatever way. And that's why there's such a powerful change coming through. It's because you're doing some work. That's the shadow work. Okay, that's why we have the eclipse there. The shadow, again, this is also very hermit energy as well. All the yin, all the parties, all the external, everything is out. Go within this week, for sure. Like I said, playlist, my program here on YouTube. Check it out while it's free. It's a lot of hours of learning about this whole program that I've got set up. Okay? Much love, many blessings. Let me know if you have any questions. KlaireeBerry@gmail.com. You can always find all my up-to-date offerings at KlaireeBerry.com. Yeah, so KlaireeBerry@gmail, KlaireeBerry.com. Whatever's clever. Also all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. And yeah, that's it. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.